Been thinking a lot about the Revstars lately and been trying to figure out what's next. Um, I think there are a few hints around looking at other things Yamaha have done and things that have been said, but I'm not exactly sure. I mean, the Gen 1 came out in 2015 and then we had to wait till 2022 to get the Gen 2. So that was a big 7 years. I mean, Yamaha don't change things frequently. I mean, you get a brand like Fender who are changing, well, bringing out limited edition models every 2 weeks, it seems. Yamaha don't do that. They just stick with it. So to try to figure out what's gonna happen, I think the biggest hint comes from the release of the Pacifica back at NAMM last year. And interestingly, they brought out two models: the Professional, which we're used to in the Revstar, and the Standard Plus. So hopefully what that means is in the next range of Revstars, we should get something that slots between the Standard and the Professional, the Standard Plus. Um, Now, when you look at the specs of the Revstar Standard and the Pacifica Standard Plus, there's not a huge amount of differences. So the Pacifica Standard Plus gets Godo locking tuners, and that has the Neve design pickups. So I don't know if maybe the new Revstar Standard Plus um, might get a name brand pickup, or they'll stick with the Yamaha. Not really sure if that's just a Pacifica thing, but it's something to think about. That could also mean for the Pacificas that they'll bring out a Standard and an Element. I mean, who knows? That would be very interesting too. Hopefully we get some new colours with the Revstar too. Yamaha have always done their own thing with colours, but I'd like to see them even maybe steal some classic colours. I'd love to see like maybe a cherry red or a Pelham blue or Cadillac green. They're colours I really like, and I'd love to see them on the Revstar. I reckon they'd look really good. Um, as for upgrades, that's where it kind of gets hard. I mean, these guitars are pretty good. I don't know enough to know what could be upgraded or not. I would say the push-pull knob should be a push knob. That drives me a little bit crazy. And the fact that they took the tremolos away, going from Gen 1 to Gen 2, I mean, that upset some people. Me personally, I don't really care about tremolos, but the Bigsby option, that was kind of cool. It was cool to have in the range, and it would be interesting to see something like that back. Maybe not necessarily a Bigsby, but just anything. For me though, the ultimate Revstar would be a thin line. I love a thin line, and I think a thin line Revstar would be so freaking cool. The other thing we talk about a lot in the Revstar world is Chris Buck. He's pretty much the biggest dude playing them. And his guitar is beautiful. He all but confirmed is doing something with Yamaha because he spoke about it in a rig rundown of his. He said there's a backup Revstar that he can't talk about. So that tells you something's in the works. What it could be, don't know. Hopefully, best case scenario is we're getting a signature model. Hopefully it's not a professional end. Hopefully they give you something a bit more affordable, but who knows, a gold top would be great. So we don't know a lot, I suppose, about the Chris Buck, what it could have, but the guitar he currently plays, I believe it has a three-way blade instead of the five. It has the wraparound tailpiece. He has said that it's based off the old 502, so yeah, it's got the wraparound tailpiece. The inlays on his guitar are really nice. It'd be great to see something like that come back. Yeah, his is also nitro. I don't know if that would just be a strictly custom shop thing. I doubt we'll see that in the production lines, but it'd be very cool too. So yeah, let me know if there's any other lore that I've missed out on, or any other things you'd like to see on the Revstars. I think they're going with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it'd be really cool to see something new, some new models, some new colours, maybe a limited edition or two. Give us something to want for Yamaha, please. But yeah, let us know what you think. Thank you very much.